So welcome to what I'm going to call Deck Quest. This is going to be building decks. They're not necessarily the meta, decks of my own building, around ideas. And this first one is a Inner Fire Priest idea. This is something I think, a lot of people jump to this card as a priest, because I mean the first time you see this combo used and you see like a 28 minion on the board, or you get something crazily buffed in one turn, you think, wow, this is the way to win. Of course, there's a lot of drawbacks to that, and over time it's not a very effective deck. That is to say, using this as a finisher. So I've been rethinking this card, and I was thinking, how can we build a deck around that and get value out of it? And it's maybe not using it as a finisher, but being able to jump ahead in size of creature against the mana curve. So an example I'm thinking here is Shield Bearer. Okay? Oops, Shield Bearer, come back. So Shield Bearer is 0/4 with Taunt. He's a 1-cost minion. It's a 1-cost spell. That means by turn 2 I could be attacking with a 4/4. That's interesting. Not a lot of options to deal with a 4/4 on turn 2. I might be able to get a couple swings out of him before you actually shut him down. And that could really turn the tides of the game. So using that logic, this is what I've put together, and I've played this deck a couple times. To okay success right now. I'm not claiming any of these decks are going to be the next meta deck, but my favorite thing at Hearthstone is the deck building aspect, so I really love getting in here and deck constructing. Okay, Circle of Healing. This is an all-around great priest card. Everything gets healed. Silence is a 0-cost spell, and that I'm running it in this deck. I originally put in this deck, let's jump over here. I originally put in this deck some Gadgetan Auctioneers, and that's why the Silence was in there as a way of tricking them into drawing, because I originally tried to build this as like a Miracle Rogue. Okay, I'll try to build the Miracle combo. I've taken that out now, because like I said, I'm getting value out of the low end of playing this card rather than waiting for the combo finisher, and this is a slow card to come up. And by the time that you get him on there, you don't really have a way to protect him as a priest. He's not as powerful as, say, in a rogue deck. But the silences, I've kept them in for now. They've actually proved to be handy. Holy Smite is a good just 2 damage card, and some removal. Inner Fire, of course, is the card we're after. Combos well with Power Word Shield. So Power Word Shield, you can give the minion 2 health. Draw the card, then Inner Fire it. Again, it's 1 mana, so the ability to do this actually stacks up quite well. Northshire Cleric is excellent for card draw. Shield Bearer, I kind of explained that in there. Divine Spirit works well with our gimmick, doubles the health. So normally what somebody would do is you'd wait till you get 2 Divine Spirits and an Inner Fire in your hand, and you just play them all at once and take, some minion up to ungodly levels. We can use this to helping our minions stick and last on the board a little bit, and it might help with an Inner Fire. But that's a bonus if that combo comes up. It's not how I'm playing this deck is the goal. No Shadow Word Pains, but I do have Shadow Word Deaths. Shadow Word Deaths take away the big creatures. I find that the Holy Smites can deal with a lot of the little creatures, and that there isn't too many instances where I'm missing a Shadow Word Pain. So for right now, I've made some room in the deck by pulling that out. Since I did take out the Gadgetans, and I still wanted some card draw, I'm running the Cold Light Oracles. So that's 2 cards for each player is the downside, but that's 2 cards for us. And since I'm looking for pieces to make little combos and early, It's a good 3-drop for us. Great if we can coin that out on turn 2 and just have that in there. The Injured Blade Master. The Injured Blade Master works well with our Circle of Healing. He's also a 7-drop health minion though, so he's primed for doubling and attacking and becoming a 14-14 or 28-28. So he's one that we could work with the combo if we got the pieces in hand. Lightspawn makes perfect sense in this deck. He doesn't even need the Inner Fire. We just double his health, and he gets up there. He's also a threat that has to be dealt with on the board, so he's a bit of a situational, oddly formed Yeti in the 4-drop slot here. Jurabashi Berserkers. That's 7 health again. Like, that's a prime doubling Inner Fire health value, but he's great in a priest deck because it's not an enrage effect. He gains 3 attack every time he takes damage. Heal him up, give him power word shield, let him take more damage. He can get giant on his own. Rounding it out, we have a Temple Enforcer. He's kind of a late game play, but he can work well with, you know, additional power word shields, doubling health, again the combo. This deck curve is really, really low. A lot of spells in it. The spells are cheap. The minions are kind of evenly spaced. I tried to, you know, futz around a little bit and give me, you know, hopefully I'll have a minion, if not every turn, almost every turn that I can get out. Excuse me. But this deck played very, very fast, so I may come back and pull out Temple Enforcers if I feel they're too slow for this deck. This deck actually became a very fast playing deck. It's about getting that Inner Fire, getting the Inner Fire early, and wrecking some shit, to be honest. Let's go in and play a deck I'm calling Double Mint right now. Just double your pleasure, double your fun. Who's going to be the first guinea?
Versus Thrall.
Okay, we got a Shaman. That's an interesting one. I have not played this deck in a Shaman. I like this because I can deal with anything early that comes out. I'd like to hang on to him, but we're gonna throw him back. I don't have the coin, so he's just kind of a dead weight. We got the Inner Fire. We got a Silence. Might do interesting things. We don't have a card. We got a double. We got a double, and so we got pieces of a combo. It'd be great if we can get a minion on the board. Otherwise, this stuff is just wasted. Okay, he didn't have anything to play either. We've got both our Inner Fire. This is a really bad draw. He's gonna totem up here, probably. Okay, Spell Power Totem is not the best totem for us. It can get ugly. So, let's just take it off the board. This would be a good totem clearer. So if he had that, I wasn't paying attention from where he pulled cards from. But if he had that guy in his hand, we should have coined up to him. There would have been a one time that, man, we cannot get a minion. I want to, I mean, I don't have any real follow-up if I Holy Nova here. So, we'll just do that for now. This is the worst draw, like...
I got the best deals anywhere.
Gonna coin up to a spell. He has not played the coin. I don't think so. Okay, we got a Berserker. So the best thing I can do to this Berserker is give him more health. Okay, it's just gonna get hexed. Well, the only thing that sucks about this is we're just getting no minions to put on the board.
The light protects me.
I gotta do this just for cards? Because I need minions. They're starting to come. I guess I'll heal myself. Well, at least he can't play any more minions. I'm almost tempted just to get rid of this mulligan, this whole game and start over, because we're just gonna concede now. I think he's probably even got lethal on the board, but we're not coming back from that. So let's try again with this deck. That is the amazingly bad opening hand for that deck.
Anduin versus.
Alright, well now we're probably up against a zoo. This might not go well either.
Light shall bring victory.
Let's kill all of these. Be great is if we can get a shield bearer. We did get a shield bearer. Oh wow, he didn't play anything.
You shall not pass.
Let's see if he leaves that alone. I think he's a handlock. See if he kept that Molten Giant. Right now he's rethinking, does he want to play handlock?
My eyes are open.
You ask yourself sometimes, is that your problem? And usually the answer is, no, that's not my problem. At turn 6, he can, kill that with the, soul card. I wish I had my silence, that would be nice. Ooh, wait, we got 12. Not quite enough, huh?
Is someone injured?
Let's just keep up the pressure.
Job done.
Like I said, this is a fast deck. Probably wondering how it went bad so fast. Alright, well there's an overview of the deck working and an overview of the deck not working. I'm gonna play a couple more games with it though.